We've had the Porky quiz already, which is proven to be one of the very popular parts of this Two Mics 5-hour spectacular. Porkyvision is running it a close second, though. There's lots of people saying that this is the most incredible television review of what's on the telly that they've ever heard, really.
It is.
Not so much because of the insight that you provide, but more about the way that you tell people what shows to watch, even though you haven't really seen many of them.
No, I watch everything. Now, I'm going to review The Missing, OK?
Are you?
The Missing, that was the one with Jimmy, what's his name in it? You know,
Nesbitt.
Jimmy Nesbitt, that's right, And that was really good. But people are disappointed with the ending. And just in case...
don't tell them what the ending is.
No, I'm going to tell them. It's been on television. It's not my fault if people have recorded it. What happens is, in the end, Jimmy Nesbitt...
Don't tell them what the ending is.
I'm going to tell them the ending.
Don't tell them.
I'm going to tell them.
It's the Porky Siren.
I'm going to tell them.
It is the Porky Siren. Do not tell them the ending. It only went out a couple of days ago, and plenty of people might not have seen it yet.
I'm going to tell them because it has gone out on telly. It's not my fault if you're...
No. Have we not had this conversation about how...
I don't care.
How many times TV audiences are down, largely because lots of people are watching stuff on the iPlayer and everything else.
How long do you expect me to not tell people about a programme that was on TV last night?
I would say a week is a good amount of time.
I'm going to tell you now, and The Missing, what happens is it's eventually revealed.
Don't tell them. It's eventually revealed. I'll tell you what, apart from anything else, I haven't seen it, OK? So I don't want to know.
That the abducted boy has been murdered.
Can we not put his microphone down?
The abducted boy has been murdered.
Yeah, thanks for that. Oh, right, so now we know that they're never going to find him and they're never going to find true happiness, right?
No.
Thank you.
They're not going to be happy because their little boy has been murdered. So the 8-year hunt and all that kind of stuff, came to nothing. Great. But it got great load of plaudits.
You are unbelievable.
What? Why?
I just told you I haven't seen the last episode. Right?
That's hard luck, pal. That's not my fault. That is not my fault. I'm supposed to review television. So if I watch television...
Yeah, but, there are people, for example, John Hearn comes in every week and reviews movies for us, right? If the movie is one which is particularly kind of dramatic and it has a couple of plot twists and it has a kind of an ending which is a bit of a surprise, he doesn't tell everybody what it is.
I'm sorry, but...
He says that there is a bit of a twist at the end, so he doesn't ruin it for everybody.
No. If I have to provide a service to our millions of listeners, and if I'm spending my time sitting there watching these things on behalf of, the viewing audience of TalkSport, then I have to tell them what the ending is. I can't for the 5 or 10% who record it and think
even if one of them's me.
Even if one of them's... Well, particularly if one of them's you, who wants to selfishly store it away and watch it in their...
How is that selfish?
Because you're denying the millions of listeners who listen to us from the benefit of my TV review if I can't tell them the conclusion to the programme.
OK, well, here's a late-breaking...
The little boy died.
Here's a late-breaking piece of information for you.
OK.
It says, and this has come from an incredibly reliable source, OK?
Right.
I can't tell you who at this stage.
Right.
It's not true to say that he actually died because the way that it's left is that it's unsure if he's dead or not. It's been left open to interpretation because... there might well be a second season.
Well, that's my interpretation. Okay?
So your interpretation is wrong.
No, it's not.
So not only have you ruined the ending for people, you've got the ending wrong.
No, I haven't.
Did you actually watch it?
No, I haven't.
Did you watch it?
Did I watch what?
The Missing.
Of course I...
No, you didn't, did you?
I kept tabs
you haven't watched
it. Kept tabs on it all the way through. All the way through.
Did you watch the last episode? Yes or no?
I didn't watch every minute of it. Right? Didn't watch every minute of it. But that's...
all right. Well,
now the other one...
Shall we move on to something else?
Yeah, what about The Apprentice? Everybody's saying The Apprentice has become rubbish. Right? Now, I wouldn't agree with that because, of course,
tell us what happens.
Lord Sugar is a good friend of the station, all that kind of stuff.
Why do you think it's become rubbish, then?
Well, I'll read this to you. Why the Revamped Apprentice is as pea-brained as its finalists.
Well, what are you reading that from?
A review in one of the...
Well, you're not supposed to review the reviews. You're supposed to do your own review.
No, I read the reviews and I compare them to my own
So you just basically rip off everybody else's reviews and present them as your own?
No.
You're telling me?
No, of course not.
Very much like your journalistic career.
No, of course not.
Whose byline's going on this story? Oh, just put mine on it.
No.
Never mind the guy who's actually in the war zone.
No. I mean, for instance, some of these people in The Apprentice are called gormless narcissists.
Narcissists?
Yeah.
From the planet Narcissists?
Yeah, I suppose so, yeah. Which,
I mean narcissists?
Yeah, which is a bit harsh, isn't it? Do you watch The Apprentice?
Not really.
No, why?
Funnily enough, well, I watch hardly any TV. That's what I was telling you.
Yeah,
partly because of the hours that we work. And funnily enough, just before I came out last night, it was on, and it was sort of vague. I was vaguely aware of the fact that it was Lord Sugar. But it's not something that I've ever got into. Really.
Well, it's a jolly good thing I watch it for you, then, isn't it? Eh? Otherwise, you'd be
We've just had a call, by the way, from somebody in Germany who just ruined the last episode of The Missing for him. Thanks very much.
It's not my fault. Not my fault. I'm sorry.
Let's hope they're not a season behind in Australia.
What day is it on in Germany?
Probably the same night as it's on here, maybe.
Right. Okay. No, I've definitely got the. Hang on. I might have been confusing the end of The Missing with the end of Broadchurch because the little boy did die in Broadchurch, didn't he? Yeah,
I don't know. You're the TV reviewer. Why are you asking me?
Oh, no, he died in the first episode. His body was found at the foot of the cliff.
You sure it's not the end of The Apprentice you're confusing it with? Is anybody get killed in that?
No, I may well have... I'm just looking at my notes here. I might have confused that programme with The Missing.
Did Broadchurch end this week as well, then?
No, Broadchurch ended months ago. Ended months ago. In fact, Broadchurch 2, that's another revelation I can make as the TV reviewer. Broadchurch 2.
Is this the one that's based down in West Bay in Dorset?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
the one about journalists and all that.
It's the one in which the actress who played the detective sergeant came to absolute worldwide prominence and fame.
Oh, yeah?
What was her name?
I don't know.
No, I don't know.
Absolute worldwide prominence and fame.
Was it?
Olivia somebody?
Yeah, I think so. Something like that.
Isn't the guy who used to play Doctor Who in it as well?
Yeah, that's right, it is. He was very good. David Tennant, he was very good. He played a crazy Scottish cop who was psychologically flawed and had some sort of an illness that was killing him as well. Right. So he was a bit messed up in the head.
So what's happening in the new series then? Because it's just started, I think.
New series of Broadchurch?
Yeah.
No, it hasn't started. If it started, I missed the first episode, but I don't think it has.
No,
it hasn't.
Yes, it has.
No, it hasn't. It hasn't started, definitely not.
You sure?
I'm certain. I would have noticed.
All right.
And maybe recorded it or something like that. But anyway, look, it's all happening in the world of TV, and I can't be responsible for not letting people know what is going on in the TV world. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Not really, no.
What are you laughing at?
Have you got anything else to tell us about any other shows that you've watched and enjoyed?
Let me just look through my notes here. Let me see. Yeah, you're right. It is coming back for a second series, The Missing. I've just discovered that as well.
Porky's wrong on every single thing.
What are you laughing at?
It's just unbelievable.
No. Well, the other stuff I watch, of course, is news programmes like Sky News.
Oh, yeah.
And the BBC News.
Did you watch Question Time, by the way, with Russell Brand on?
No, I didn't know.
I just there was a lot of sort of afters, I suppose you'd say, about that. Because
it's a load of rubbish. Did I hear you say that you were watching Channel 5 News? No, you watch Channel 4 News, don't you?
I quite often watch Channel 4 News.
I don't know why you watch Channel 4 News, because you're always tweeting out about lefties, and the lefties do this, and the lefties...
Not particularly, but occasionally,
But Channel 4 is a renowned lefties-only program.
It is. That's true.
So why do you watch it?
But that's partly one of the reasons I watch it, because I want to see what they're doing. I find it quite interesting how they approach certain subjects, and often times, for me, it's the most kind of comprehensive news, because I hate the BBC now. I can't watch the BBC News, because it's so kind of, premier packaged, and you never really know where they're going with half the stuff they do. BBC.
No,
ITV News, it's not worth watching.
No, who's the main presenter of the Channel 4 News?
Channel 4 News is Jon Snow.
Exactly. Yeah. And I was on the campaign trail in America once, following Walter Mondale around.
Yeah.
Remember, Walter Mondale was the challenger to...
Vice presidential candidate, right?
Yeah, he was challenger to Reagan, wasn't he? For Reagan's second term of office. And
he was never going to get in, was he, Mondale?
No, never. No, but he on the back of it, became an international lawyer and all sorts of things. But no,
was Jon Snow wearing red socks in those days?
No, he's more of a hippie. He was still in his hippie sort of era. And put the story is,
Who was he working for then? BBC.
No, he was an ITN reporter.
Oh, right, okay.
And so what happened was, I'm in my hotel in somewhere like somewhere in Atlanta, or somewhere like that.
Georgia,
that's right. And I'm, on the campaign trail. And the phone went in my room, and I picked it up. And he said, "Oh, hi, Rob, John here." And I said, "I'm sorry, there's nobody here called Rob. Who's that?" He says, "Jon Snow, who's that?" I said, "It's Mike Parry from the Daily Express." He said, I was looking for my pal Rob. We're going to have a drink together down in the bar." I said, "Well, I'm sorry, but you haven't got the room. But anyway, John, how are you?" I'm all right. He was very, aloof.
Yeah.
And
he wouldn't want to be seen with you, would he?
Well, that's exactly what he said. And I said, look, don't worry, John. I said, don't know who your mate Rob is or where he is. I said, but I'm going down the bar now, so I'll be happy to buy you a drink. He said, I'll take a rain check on that and put the phone down.